Once upon a time, there was a wise old sage who lived in a small village. The people of the village would often come to him seeking advice and guidance, for he was known to be very wise and knowledgeable. One day, a young man came to the sage and asked him, "What is the secret to happiness?" The sage replied, "The secret to happiness is to live in the present moment. Too often, we are consumed by regrets about the past or worries about the future. But true happiness can only be found in the present moment." The young man was not satisfied with this answer and asked the sage, "But how can I live in the present moment? My mind is always racing, and I can't seem to quiet my thoughts." The sage replied, "The key to living in the present moment is to practice mindfulness. Focus on your breath and the sensations in your body. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to the present moment. With practice, you will find that it becomes easier to stay present and focused." The young man thanked the sage for his advice and left, determined to put it into practice. Years later, the young man returned to the village and sought out the sage. He said, "Thank you for your advice all those years ago. I have been practicing mindfulness, and it has changed my life. I am now able to live in the present moment and find joy in the simple things in life." The sage smiled and said, "I am glad to hear that my advice was helpful. Remember, happiness is not something that can be found outside of ourselves. It is something that we must cultivate within ourselves." My dear friends, this story teaches us that true happiness can only be found in the present moment. We must learn to let go of regrets about the past and worries about the future and focus on the here and now. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a sense of peace and contentment within ourselves. Thank you for watching, and may peace be upon you. If you enjoy stories like this, please press the like button and subscribe to this channel.